Hey everybody, I'm Conrad, the creator of Lootbox Life, and I'm gonna show you all how it's been going so far, how development's been going. So first thing I'm gonna show off is the options. So far I have audio level, screen shake, and particle intensity. Audio is kind of self-explanatory. You can just turn off, change the level of the volume. Screen shake as well. Some people like less screen shake, so I kept that option in. And for people with worse computers, you can also turn off particle intensity, like have less particles on screen, stuff like that. So yeah, you can also rebind your controls. There's some keys that don't work yet. So for example, I have this button, the E button, that is used for interacting with text and text box, stuff like that. Not bindable yet, but I will do that soon. And there's kind of controller support as of now, but it doesn't work perfectly fine because I forgot my controller in the university dorm. So I keep that in mind. It'll come soon. So yeah, let's start a new game. So right off the bat, you can you can have your difficulty tailored quite well to yourself. So for example, if you're really intense, you can have 1 heart and very few checkpoints. Or if you just want to like play it really relaxed, you can do this, have many checkpoints. And there's a description box here that kind of tells you how difficult it is. You can just change to default pretty easily. And if you're a speedrunner, you can check this box and have like an in-game timer. And yeah, I think this game's pretty good for speedrunning. There's quite a bit of tech, so yeah, let's get into it. Lean Capella. You've been transported to a 2-dimensional world, once ruled by 4-dimensional beings. It once was a lively place full of life, but has since been reduced to ruins. The evil Lootbox overlord, Lyfe Irvine, turned all of the inhabitants of this world into lootbox buying addicts and made them penniless. No money, no food. Isn't that what Adam Smith said? It's no wonder the Sue bottle died out. Lean Capello, destroy Lyfe Irvine and make his gambling scheme. Sorry. Your world might be his next target. So this little red thing is Leon Capello, the biggest backer of the project when it was in its kickstarting phase. And yeah, he's got to stop Lyfe Irvine, which is one named by Zach Loya, another backer. So what I just did there is I opened a loot box, right? So before, as you can see, I was just like stuck up there in those, on top of those red bricks. I couldn't move. Now I can move because I unlocked it. And there's this sign here which I'm gonna speak to. Maybe there's something up there. So I mean, we can't really jump right up there right now, so let's get back to it later. So I had a bunch of sound effects. They're made by Roman Ramirez, one of the people on the team. And so yeah, art was made by Dulcan, and music by Area Disconnect. Really awesome stuff by all those people. But yeah, as you can see, I just unlocked the ability to jump, and so in this game, what happens is that you basically start off with nothing, and you gotta unlock your power-ups with by getting them in loot boxes. So that's kind of how you progress. So right now, there was 2 paths I could have gone down there or to the right. Chose to go to the right because I really like the power-up you get if you go this way. So as you can see, a bunch of obstacles. I feel like I tried my hardest to make the obstacles in this game pretty original, even though the aesthetic is a bit, I guess, generic. It's just a grasslands level. But I think it's pretty cool how I can step on top of these spikes. So yeah. So right here, there's this area which you can't go to yet. You're not small enough, but there's this power-up that you'll get later on, not in the demo, but you'll get it later on. For which you can use it. Oops, just died. But yeah, you can use it to get over there. So a lot of stuff like there in the game, stuff like that. Sorry, which you might see things that are pretty interesting, but you can't get there yet, and you'll be able to get to those areas after you get certain power-ups. So right here, you see there's this peculiar-looking portal thing with a bunch of sigils standing on a block. These are dark worlds, and they're either challenge levels or levels in which you get special powers, which is exactly what this is. And here, as you can see, Liam Capello feels stripped of his other power. So what this means is if you had certain abilities, so for example wall jump, double jump, stuff like that, you wouldn't be able to use it. You can only use the power up you obtain in this level. So for example here you can slam, and you can only use the slam in this level. So if I had the wall jump, which you get later, which I'll show you, I wouldn't be able to use it. So how do you get up here? Let's read the sign. Sorry. Try slamming to the ground and jumping right as you land. You might be able to jump over this wall. So normally you jump this much, but if you press the X button and slam, and then jump right after, yeah, you can get much higher up. So not only does it make you fall faster, it also lets you jump higher. So yeah, so this whole level is basically designed to teach you this mechanic. And there's also a bunch of other stuff thrown around, like spikes, just to make the whole thing a bit difficult. Yeah. So here, for example, I'm showing how you can use it to speed up and avoid those spikes. As you can see, you can go fast pretty easily. I'm not the best at this game, but I've been playing it a lot for obvious reasons. And I can still go pretty fast if I do some stuff like this. So that's actually pretty hard. It doesn't look that hard, but it's pretty hard. I've died many times trying to do that. And so, as I mentioned before, there are many difficulty levels. If you, if you chose, for example, an easier mode with more checkpoints, you would have just more checkpoints littered around here, labeled as assist. So I have different names for the checkpoints, and yeah, they're just called assist, just to make it clear that if you chose that mode, well, that's how it's making it easier for you. So we just got out of this this area. We're at the starting area, and the only thing we can really do, I mean, we can't really get up there because we don't have a wall jump or anything. So I guess we'll just go down. So we're in the deep underground now. So if we would have come here without the slam, it would have made it quite a bit harder because you can't jump as high, right? But yeah, so if you go, so in this game there'll be quite a bunch of branching pathways and different. So if you choose one over the other one at first, it'll make the other one easier or faster, or maybe just a bit different in general. Have different pathways to other places, stuff like that. So right up here, you could have gone down or up, just died, but whatever, the checkpoint's not too far away. It doesn't help if I die too much though. So yeah, so we see these sigils on the wall. We can press E to speak to them. The sigils on the wall shine unusually bright. They also seem to be impossible to understand. Wait, the sigils are rearranging to form legible words. By the time somebody finds this, I'll be long gone, but I do not want to be remembered by my squareness. That's kind of, you don't really know what that means yet, but as you progress in the game, you'll understand why. Because of that, I have scattered coins around the two-dimensional plane of our world. What are coins, you ask? So this game, obviously, it's a two-dimensional game, but the Subato, which are the race of people that were explained in the introduction cutscene, they're four-dimensional. So I don't know, it's kind of just a bit of a funny thing. So there's a bunch of references to that here and there. Well, assuming you're a Subato, as I am, there are golden shapes made up of infinite size, not 4 as a week. Don't believe me? Well, go pick it up. If you gather enough of them, you might be able to unlock a dark world near an altar. The sigils have rearranged themselves back into illegible symbols. So yeah, just what I explained. And, well, the person just said there was a coin here, but we don't see it, we just see a sign. Oh hey, I took the coin in case that's what you were looking for. Better look next time. Some guy from Irvine or something. So I guess we can't get the coin, somebody stole it from us. But let's keep our eyes peeled for some of those. Yeah. So we can just progress. As you can see, it makes it a bit easier now that I have the slam. I can go faster. So. Also pretty cool for speedruns because it makes it so you have to decide which path you choose first. Makes routing pretty fun. So yeah, as you can see, I mean, I'm pressing the X button now and you can't really tell. but I can't slam because my powers have been stripped from myself. So we open this loot box, and we see that we can now wall jump. So yeah, again, this level is especially tailored for the fact, especially tailored for teaching the player how you can use the wall jump, and yeah, just teaching you, adding a bunch of talent gradually. So before we were just wall jumping without any spikes, now we're gonna wall jump up and down with spikes. I really like the song made by Air Disney, as you know, as I said before. So if you really like it, just check him out on Twitter. I'll have on the YouTube video or on the itch page, I'll have his Twitter linked. As you can see, ramps up pretty quickly. I think this game's pretty hard if you're not too used to platformers, but you can, if you don't really like being frustrated, it doesn't really have any enemies, so you can really take your time, and if that's too much for you still, you can change your difficulty settings, so it works well. And if you ever want to let me know anything you want to have added, just tell me and I'll see. Maybe that's a really good idea, so I'll add it in the next iteration of the demo. So we just got out of we're about to get out of this second Dark World, and yeah, it doesn't look like we have anything else to do. So now that we have these two power-ups, as this sign said, maybe there's something up there. So we can slam up and then wall jump up there. And now we're kind of where we began. So you can just walk up, and yeah. So I had this done for the first demo, and when you go to this area, you get to the unnamed ravine. And so this is all completely new stuff. Nobody has really ever seen this, so play through it, I guess. I've shown it on Twitter, on GIFs and stuff like that. But yeah, that's the end for this video. If you want to give Lootbox Lyfe a try, yeah, you can buy it on itch. It's $3. It's a pre-purchase, so if you buy it on itch, you get the Steam key when it comes out. I'm hoping it'll be done by the end of the summer, probably around July, August. So yeah, follow me on Twitter at Conradical Games, and I'll be posting a lot more Lootbox Lyfe stuff. So yeah, hope you liked it. Hope you stick around for more Lootbox Lyfe stuff.